Welcome to the state of Alabama, a globally competitive community comprised of more than 4 million residents. It's home to college football champions and state rivals, the Alabama Crimson Tide and Auburn Tigers. It's home to 10-time national barbecue champions, Big Bob Gibson's. And most importantly, Alabama is also a leader in educational technology and innovation, becoming the very first state in the nation to equip every one of its public high schools with both interactive video conferencing and web-based distance learning labs. The statewide initiative is designed to even the playing field for students. It's called Alabama Connecting Classrooms, Educators and Students Statewide, or ACCESS. The goal is to provide equity through additional high-quality course offerings for all Alabama public high school students. Learning is no longer confined to brick and mortar school buildings. ACCESS uses online and interactive video conferencing technology to link classrooms and offer coursework to students in schools where those courses may not be available. For years, dark clouds loomed over Alabama's education system, with constant state cuts making it tougher for already struggling rural school districts to cope. So prior to the implementation of ACCESS, a task force was formed to address Alabama's low graduation rates, Alabama's inability to hire and keep highly qualified teachers, especially in rural areas, and Alabama's ranking as being 14 out of 16 southern states in the areas related to advanced placement scores. When Alabama Governor Bob Riley announced ACCESS, some people voiced concerns about the $10 million price tag to pilot the program. Thanks to state funding, the program began in 2006 with students in 24 selected schools. It quickly became a success, and by 2010, every public high school had access to ACCESS, making Alabama the third largest virtual school in the nation. At Priceville High School in rural Alabama, Sonia Kennedy knows firsthand the benefits of the program.
It is my job to make sure that the students are on task daily, and I check their grades once a week. Usually each Friday I'll check their grades just to make sure they're on task, that they're going at a pace that they need to be going at, that they're not getting behind. I communicate with their online teachers. We are in the system also, so we have an email address that we email directly with the teachers of the students, so that we can make sure together that the students are not getting behind.
The program's web-based courses are asynchronous and utilize multimedia materials and an online teacher. In these courses, students work individually at computers during the school day, and teachers grade assignments, check emails, and send correspondence to students. The program's interactive video conferencing courses are synchronous courses taught at a designated time. These courses include real-time instruction with real-time two-way audio and video. Some of the advantages of interactive video conferencing include students receiving instruction at a distance from a teacher who is actively teaching the same class to students at a physical location. Secondly, contact with students at other locations. And thirdly, it addresses the teacher shortages. However, some of the disadvantages of interactive video conferencing include little or no in-person contact with faculty members and the occasional technology problems such as this one.
Please self-mute the microphone. Boaz. Boaz. Boaz Haskell, please mute the microphones. That doesn't work. Hello. mute your microphones?
We're in the microphone. Can you hear me now? Hello? Hello?
Hello? Boaz,
Quiet, guys.
please mute your microphones.
That's the microphone.
Thank you.
On the other hand, there are also advantages to the program's online courses. Students can determine time and place of class time. Students have access to global resources and experts. Online courses also address teacher shortages. Disadvantages of online courses include student must be self-directed, there's a lag time between student input and feedback, and there's also the occasional technology problem, much like the interactive video conferencing. But the advantages outweigh the disadvantages if you ask Sonia Kennedy.
I have two students who come immediately to mind who took French 1 last year, and they continued with it and are taking French 2 also this year. Something they would not have had available to them had it not been for Access. And I think that's what's so great about Access is that the students can take courses that they would be unable to take otherwise.
Access celebrated Distance Learning Week with a series of virtual field trips for students throughout the state.
Well, welcome to our distance learning class today. My name is Mr. Lawrence, and I'm here at McWayne Science Center in Birmingham. Great to see all you guys today. Well, everybody knows what we're going to talk about. We're going to talk about doing a shark dissection.
Throughout the state, more than 650 teachers are teaching distance learning classes to more than 30,000 students. Teachers are hired, trained, and supervised at one of the following 3 sites. In the northern part of the state, Madison City Schools. In the central part of the state, the University of Alabama. And in the southern part of the state, Troy University. Due to the implementation of Access and other state initiatives, the following improvements have been made. By 2007, the average graduation rate jumped from 62% to 67%. The dropout rate decreased by 16% in only 5 years, and the number of advanced placement test takers doubled. So as you can see, the school zone never ends for students enrolled in Access.
1, 2, 3.